All right. Hello everyone, and welcome back. So, because we reached 100 subscribers, I promised you guys we're going to do a pick-a-pile. So, this is what this is going to be. So, pile A is, or pile 1, is the Rose Quartz Tower with the Souls on Fire Tarot. The next is the Clear Quartz with the ASL Tarot by Dylan P. And then we've got the Desert Roses here for pile 3. And that is the Illuminated Tarot by Caitlin Keegan. Please feel free to take a moment, pause the video, figure out which one of these piles calls to you more. I'll give you just a few minutes to do that, and then we will get started. Like I said, please feel free to pause the video, but for right now, we're going to get started with pile 1 or pile A. You picked the Rose Quartz Tower with the Souls on Fire Tarot. So we're going to take a moment and shuffle these and see what wants to come through. I'm going to sit in your energy just for a moment. I'm not going to pull oracle cards with these. This is just straight tarot. Interesting. That's interesting. Okay, let's see if that comes through. I'm almost getting a bit of, what's the word I want to use? We got the Sun. Here, let's see if it comes through. The Six of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Raising Consciousness. Interesting. Let's look at you. Two of Cups and the Fool. Two of Cups and the Fool, along with the Strength card. Grounding you is the Hermit. Look at all the major arcana. Guiding you is the Queen of Swords. The energy you're moving out of is the Five of Wands. The energy you're moving into is the Two of Swords. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Motion. Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the outcome is the Queen of Cups. So before we do this, I want to look at one thing. The Two of Swords for me, please. Magician, the Star, the Nine of Wands, Justice. Okay. And then give me just one for the Five of Wands. Page of Wands. Okay, so I feel as though that there was a bout of impatience. Wow, that's proper English. I feel as though there was a bout of impatient. There was a spot of you being stuck. Let's just put it like that. The energy they're coming out of is the Five of Wands. Let's start here. I feel as though that because of this Page of Wands, it could have been thoughts, ideas, different things, different passions, different inspirations that may have clashed with others. With that Five of Wands, everyone's got an opinion, everyone's got a stick. Everyone's got an opinion, everyone's got a stick, just like you do. And it's okay to have one, but it's not okay to beat someone with it. And I feel as though that's kind of the energy that you were kind of sitting in. You may not have been there for very long, but there was a tiff. A tiff. Wow. That's not my words. That's coming from somebody else's spirit guides. That's for someone. But for the overall, what I see is you have moved forward into a sense of enlightenment with the Six of Wands and the Sun. Because you, like I said, you understand that, everyone's got a stick. Everyone's got a stick. Man, woman, child. Everyone's got an opinion. Everyone's got inspirations and passions and things that they prefer over others. It's not the fact that one is right or wrong. It's just a preference. And I feel as though that's the vibration that you're headed in. It's almost as though, okay, let me phrase this a little differently. When people have different opinions, sometimes it works a lot of people up. Or when you're in a situation and you see things differently than other people do or did, it causes some issues. Like bullies. Bullies is a good example. When you go back for the reunion and there's this one guy who bullied you in high school and he talks to you and he's like, oh, I haven't seen you in years. How are you? And you just kind of look at this person like you really don't remember making my life a living hell throughout high school. Like, it's one of that type of energy where the other person may not think that it is a big deal where you do. And so there was kind of a rift here. But you've balanced that energy quite well. You are moving forward in a very balanced way. Two of Cups, Fool. You're starting something new. And I feel as though this did take some strength. This definitely took some effort on your part. It definitely taking that wisdom that you learned from that Five of Wands and being like, you know what? No. Nope. Not for me. I'm going to move forward. Your thoughts are clear. Your head is clear. Queen of Swords, the energy that you're moving into is the Two of Swords. The reason why I looked at that was because the Two of Swords, for me, has got a variety, like every other card in the tarot decks, no matter which one I use, they've got a variety. I mean, yes, they all mean a similar thing, but they've all got a variety of how the card is portrayed. And with this, I normally see this as, you're detached from your emotions, but you've got the Two Swords now. And so you may be thinking with lack of emotion, and that's not really that at all. What it is you understand that a change is happening with the Magician. And with the Star here, the Star is about that wish fulfillment, that healing energy, and followed suit right behind it is the Nine of Wands. So I feel as though it's not that you are detaching from the energy. I feel as though that you are looking at it from a clearer perspective while removing your emotions. You're looking at it from an unbiased perspective. The motion cards, we got the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, he's moving forward, but in this particular deck, he's kind of looking back. And where it lands is he's looking right at this Hermit. So I feel as though with you moving forward, you're not going to lose what you've learned. Feel as though you're actually going to put it to use. And here we have the Knight of Wands. So the Page of Wands is now the Knight of Wands. I feel as though that now your ideas can move more freely. Your passions, your inspirations, the things that you were trying to do beforehand before you were stopped and clobbered by other people. I feel as though it's now going to work out for you. Nine of Pentacles. You feel really good about this. And the outcome here is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is understanding. She's very loving. I feel as though that you learned a bit of wisdom from this energy. And if you are still in that Five of Wands, I feel as though that if you're still in that Five of Wands, what's the best thing that you can do? I mean, without the obvious, of course. Five of Cups, make a choice. Four of Cups, King of Swords, Ten of Wands. It's essentially... you have to listen to the words that are being spoken to you in order for that clarity to come in, and the underneath is the Ten of Wands. It is time for you to move away from these other people, from their ideals, because they do not match yours. And I'm not saying that that is a negative. Please don't think that I'm saying, oh, move away from them because your opinions are right. No. What I'm saying is you need to surround yourself with like-minded people. That will get you further than being surrounded by people who just want to combat you. Ooh, some of these are out of frame. I am so sorry. Zodiac signs that I see. We've got Aquarius. Aquarius, you are really loud. Air signs. Actually, you are really loud. Leo. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Leo, Virgo. Virgo, you are loud. And that's it. Air signs, Virgo and Leo. That is what I see. That's very interesting. Very interesting. So this is what I have for you, Pile 1. I really, really hope this helped. Like I said, you're going to make it through. I see nothing but a positive ending for you. But it does require you to release and let go of other people. And, maybe it's not just other people, but you can still love people from a distance. And that's okay too. It's okay to love people from a distance. It's not the fact that you don't want them, there you go. It's not the fact that you don't want them to sit at your table, but it's the fact that you want them to do well, just not with you. Make sense? You don't want to see them not eat, they just can't sit at your table. So that's very interesting. Very, very interesting. So now we're going to move on to pile 2. Pile 2, you had the Clear Quartz with the ASL Tarot by Dylan P. We're going to see what wants to come through for you, so please take what resonates and leave what does not. I'm not pulling oracle cards for this. We're just going to jump straight into the tarot. I feel like the nature portals kind of need a break. They do. I feel as though they definitely need a break. So let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through for you. Pile 2, pile B. However you wanted to choose these. Alright, underneath, we got the Knight of Wands, the Page of Cups, we got the Queen of Wands, we got the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, let's take a closer look before I start talking here. We got the Wheel of Fortune, we got the King of Pentacles, yep. We got the Death card. What's grounding you is Justice. Look at the Major Arcana now. Ace of Pentacles is what's guiding you. The energy you're moving out of is the Two of Cups. The energy you're moving into is the Eight of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Motion cards. Nine of Wands. Okay. I was worried there for a second. Queen of Cups. And the outcome here is the Judgment card. Alright, guys. So, I'm here to tell you that there is something to learn. Something to learn about where you were going and what it is that you were doing. I feel as though that you do have things coming in for you. With the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups, I feel as though things are definitely coming in for you. But with this Queen of Wands, she's almost looking the other way with how she's laid down here. She's kind of like, not saying that it's the lower vibration of the Queen of Wands, but it's almost like it's either you don't see these things quite yet, or you're intentionally ignoring them. Whichever one it is, regardless. But I definitely feel as though that there is, something missing from your orbit, your vortex as I call it. Because we have the Nine of Pentacles here. And the Nine of Pentacles, is the grapes. And I don't know why I just had this flash go through my head. But you know how, like, the Romans used to eat them? Like, from the vine as they're dipping them into their mouth. I almost saw that. It's almost like you're comfortable. Comfortable with where you are. And you don't want things to change because you're comfortable. Interesting. And we got the Two of Cups here with the energy that you're moving out of. Now, this Two of Cups I always found interesting because, yeah, they're sharing a cup down here, but up here it's almost like he's like, wait, whoa. Like, I'm giving you my cup, I don't want it back. Like, it's almost like you're trying to stay like this. Four of Pentacles, and we'll get to this. Trust me. But life has to progress. Things do progress, and then we got the Wheel of Fortune. So that wheel turns, endings and new beginnings, of course. We got the King of Pentacles here. So the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, yes, share a similarity because they are of royal suit, but they come from different suits, which means they value different things. The Queen of Wands, is very inspired. She's very passionate. She can be very fiery. With the King of Pentacles, he is materialistic. He's grounded, but he knows his worth. So I feel as though that's what's coming into play, and that's what causes kind of a transformation for you. I feel as though that there's kind of an ego death that happens for you. What's grounding you here is the Justice card, and what's guiding you here is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's almost as though you hit this abundant energy of, maybe I'm worth more than just my inspirations and my thoughts and my ideas, and it kind of triggers a chain reaction. With the Ace of Pentacles guiding you now, I feel as though that you took this energy, you switched up, you went from Wands to Pentacles. And that's how you ended up like this. Eight of Swords. Stuck. Because I feel as though you are out of your element. You could be in a new environment. I've talked about this loads of times where loads. Oh my god. I have to stop reading Harry Potter. Oh my goodness. Sorry, everyone. Currently reading the Harry Potter series, and apparently after 5 books, I'm starting to pick up on the lingo. But I feel as though that you are in a room. You just got here. The door slams shut behind you, but you can't open any of the other doors because you don't have the necessary tools in order to, 1, open the doors, and 2, to tackle what's behind them, because you haven't gotten to that certain point. So I feel as though that you are in a sense of stagnation. You are in a sense of stagnation, but I feel as though that the more that you realize that the stagnation is here, the more that you can be gentle with yourselves and understand that this is a new way of doing things. It's not just a once and done type ordeal. I mean, people evolve, people change, and which means they're healing. The way that they heal is going to change as well, along with the passions and the thoughts and the things that they find valuable. So going from Wands to Pentacles, it can be a change up. It can definitely be a change up. But I definitely feel as though that after you understand, that things will turn out in the end as long as you embrace the flow. It's going to be okay. But at the end of the day, the choice is yours. That is what all of this is about. It's about the choices that you make along the spiritual journey. And the more choices that you make along the spiritual journey, the further along you go. If you stop making choices, you end up becoming stagnant. This is very interesting energy. I have hope. I definitely have hope. Anything else you can give me for pile 2, pile B? 9 of Cups. 5 of Swords. Hello. 6 of Wands. And the one that shot out was the Page of Wands. I feel just because this is a new form of energy doesn't mean that you can't bring some of the old stuff with you. You hear about releasing and letting go and all of that fun stuff to adapt and let the new stuff come in. And that is all fine and dandy. But, that still doesn't devalue that at one point in time or another, this aspect of you made you who you are. So just because you're moving beyond something doesn't necessarily mean that it won't always be a part of you. It's just no longer what works for you right now. And that's what I feel as though these 4 cards are trying to convey. That, just because it's not bringing you about this happiness, but it's bringing you about this happiness. Something to think about there. There's something to examine. Zodiac signs that I see. I'm going to take Earth signs because the Queen of Pentacles is what's underneath here, and we got the King of Pentacles here. So I'll take Earth signs. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'll also take Scorpio, because Scorpio shows up here. And then Pisces. Pisces here with the Wheel of Fortune. So Earth signs, Scorpio, and Pisces. Oh, and Libra here down at the bottom. Sorry, Libras. I apologize. Libra, Scorpio, Pisces, Sag, Earth signs. That is what I see. So, it's going to be okay. I promise it's going to be okay. You know, starting something new is always scary at first. It really is. When I started tarot for the first time, I was actually terrified. Actually, I was frustrated at first because I didn't understand what the cards meant. And as I learned and as I progressed, I decided one day that, you know, I really wanted to get my opinion and what I saw in the cards out there. And I was scared. It was something new for me. The world can literally log on to YouTube and see me doing this. And it was unnerving at first. But the more practice I had and the more comfortable I became, the more easier it became to flow into this energy. So don't think that just because you don't have it down right away that you suck at it. You just need a little bit more practice. That's it. That's all. So, thank you, Pile 2. We're now moving on to Pile 3. Pile 3, this is going to be for you. This is if you chose the Desert Roses. This is the Illuminated Tarot by Caitlin Keegan. As I told the first two piles, I am not pulling oracle cards for these. They need a break. They are tired. I might switch back and do things a little bit differently. We'll see. I've got a few other oracle decks that I can use, so it'll be fine. But let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through for you. Pile 3. Hopefully you all are doing well. These have been very interesting. Very informative. Trying to just help people along. So we'll see if that follows through with this round. Alright, underneath, we got the Hermit. The Hermit has played a role here today. King of Swords, Aquarius has also been loud. He was in the first reading, along with Gemini, with the Fool. Then we got the High Priestess. Wow. Lots of major arcana. And just 4 cards. And then we have a king here. Interesting. Got the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. What is going on? 3 of Pentacles. Grounding you is the Hierophant. Guiding you is the 9 of Cups. The energy you're moving out of is the Sun. The energy you're moving into is the Queen of Swords. We have air signs here. Page of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 7 of Wands, and the outcome is the Lovers. Pile 3. Wow. And we also have the King of Pentacles underneath. I'm going to walk away with him too. Pile 3. I am going to tell you that this is going to be very short and sweet for you. With this energy, what I see is wisdom. A lot of wisdom. King and Queen of Swords, King and Queen of Pentacles, knowledge, self-worth, understanding your thoughts and emotions with the fearlessness and freedom with Gemini, and then we got the 3 of Swords here. This 3 of Swords is different, does not have a heart through it. It's understanding one's thoughts and feelings. With the 3 of Pentacles here, I feel as though you've kind of got your shit figured out. It's almost as though things are coming together, things are aligning for you. Because what's grounding you, what's guiding you, and the energy you're moving out of, the Sun, with the 9 of Cups and the Hierophant? Wow. This is kind of the energy that I vibrate at. Like, Queen of Swords, clarity, I mean, wow. You're doing the work. These are the most important cards right here. You are doing the work and you are laying a foundation. I feel as though we're working together with somebody else, a different type of energy, somebody who may have examined things the same way as you. Could be a partner, could be a friend, a coworker. I don't feel like the 7 of Wands is negative. I definitely feel as though it's a working together to lay a foundation. And the outcome here is the Lovers. That's union. That's a combination of divine feminine and divine masculine, which is clearly here. Wow. I mean, do you have anything else? 4 wands. These messages. Ace of Swords. Yeah, this was the message. If you were seeing this for pile 3, I'm here to tell you that you are going in the right direction. You are going to step forward in some very powerful energy. And that is yourself. And if it's not yourself, with you laying this foundation, could be with another. It could be a potential spouse. Some of you could be getting married with the Hierophant, 4 of Wands. Lovers. This was very high vibrational energy, guys. Wow. We've got air signs, earth signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sag, Leo. Those are what I see. Yeah, those are what I see. Air signs, earth signs, Sag, Leo. Wow. I really don't think I've ever had a reading come this cut and dry. But I'm here to give you the green light. Keep doing what you're doing. You are well on your way. So, woo! Wow. I'm actually kind of taken aback. I thought, with the first 2 and the way that they were, they were very, wow. Just wow. Pile 3, that was awesome. So, guys, this is what I have for you for today. I really, really hope this helped. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you all again later. But before I let you all go, I do want to say thank you once again, each and every single one of you. You guys are incredible. I'm very thankful for you all. Thank you for allowing me and us to hit 100 subscribers. This has been incredible. So thank you. And I will see you all again later. Bye, guys.